Wedding videos for as low as 100,000 naira? Gusto got you covered. Call 080-613-44639 or 080-644-06274. Terms and conditions apply.
Hello guys, welcome to Gusto Reactions. Once again, thank you so much for always liking and sharing, subscribing. Yes, telling your friends about what we do right at Gusto TV. We love and appreciate you guys so much. Quite a lot, of things happening on social media, basketballs. Now in 2017, at WIZKID Live, yes, a concert. In 2017, we know that WIZKID brought Ahmed on stage. They had some sort of chemistry on stage. But yeah, one major thing that happened as well on that day was this particular scene. A boy came all the way from Ijebu-Ode, bought tickets according to so many people, and it was actually a moment of luck for him. WIZKID spotted him in the crowd. Ahmed is his name. Brought him on stage, promised him 10 million naira, and also, according to so many people, said he was going to sign him to Starboy Records.
It wasn't according to so many people. It was according to WIZKID himself.
WIZKID said it by himself. I was going to sign him. Now, 5 years after, over 4 years, almost 5 years after, this is becoming more like a major thing. Now, we've said it before, at this show, where exactly is Ahmed? Where is Ahmed? Where is Ahmed? And right now, videos, of this is Ahmed, this is Basit, the Gucci snake, boy. Now, Ahmed, in a video recently has been coming out to say, WIZKID did not give him the money, invested this. There's been a whole lot of speculation around, did WIZKID give this boy this money? Did he not give him the money? Did he put him in school? Did he not put him in school? WIZKID bodyguard Roy has come out to say something. Big Lala, what exactly do you have to say looking at all the videos, all the evidences, all the facts, all the figures, everything so far? What exactly do you have to say?
So what I think happened is, yes, WIZKID did make a promise to take care of
Ahmed, yeah.
And I think based on the information we have available, he did, and Ahmed himself has
was him at their house.
Commented. So what he's trying to say now is, I didn't collect any 10 million that time. Blah, blah, blah. First of all, let's just remember. This guy was, how old was he then? 13? 12?
Yeah, 12, I guess.
He was 12 years old then. Till now, fast forward now, he's 16.
Yeah.
See, let's not forget that this is still a teenager. He doesn't know anything. Right? He's naive. And, at that age, you can be naive, you can be foolish self. You can't. Now he's come out to say, WIZKID didn't give him 10 million. But a lot of people have called him out and said, of course, nobody was going to give a 12-year-old 10 million cash.
Yeah.
What did you know about time? It has to be in form of all this education and giving your guardians things to do. And exactly, and they've confirmed, like WIZKID's bodyguard confirmed and said, the boy was sent to school. Says it wasn't just him, it was actually another guy as well.
Basit, the Gucci snake guy,
as well. They both were sent to the same school. Apparently,
and this is what Roy is saying.
Yeah, Roy says yes, it did more than.
WIZKID gave him more than 10 million naira, still put in one of the best schools. Caleb got them a new apartment, furnished everywhere, but the donkey was just busy smoking up and down and doing some gang stuff. That's why he got expelled. And for his mom, WIZKID gave her a huge money to start up a good business, SMH. So, a complaining tongue reveals an ungrateful heart.
So if you say this is a biased point of view, is his WIZKID bodyguard.
Basit.
You can say Basit as well is biased, but he himself actually said, come on, say yes.
Came out to beg.
Yeah, he came out and this was today. He says, that he knows Wiz has done more than something that is worth 10 million for him. And I think it's just the manner of approach that he's come out. I think he's at the stage where he's had an epiphany. He's now understood that he's gone in the wrong. He's messed up a great opportunity and he wants one more time. One more chance, right? But he's still going about it the wrong way because he's come out to actually come out in a way of tarnishing Wiz's image, saying he never received 10 million. Knowing fully well that education and family, that was set up and everything, worth more than 10 million. Now you've later accepted it, but you came out to come and tarnish somebody's image, saying you never received a sum of money. Like I said, the boy is still young and I'm able to say still partially stupid.
Yeah.
And that's what.
And then he came out, in this particular video, he came out to say, oh, was because of a 10 million naira, he lost his father and everything. Does this guy sound entitled?
Of course, I'll keep on bagging on it. I'm still 16-year-old, and that's what I think. And yes, it's a sense of entitlement, and the way he keeps on banging on about the 10 million naira. If somebody promise you money, and he has done more than he promised in terms of all this education and everything, I think he's done. He doesn't owe you anything again. He doesn't. And he's now saying, no, it's because of the money that his father died. Which I find completely stupid for him to say. But again, I'll keep on saying he's young.
Now, Basit, one of the other beneficiaries of the WIZKID, just saying, I can't just imagine Ahmed saying all this after Big Wiz give you a new life that will make your future bright, but you chose to continue to be a street boy. Opportunities that a lot of people were praying for. If my own school fees were to be saved yearly, my parents will be millionaires. Not talk of you that you have been in that school for years before Wiz found me. Just ask God for forgiveness because you just bite the finger that have been feeding you for long and you're not even scared of what might happen. May God Almighty continue to bless, lift, and guide our number one, WIZKID. Ahmed is an ingrate. Gave WIZKID more than 10 million naira and put in one of the best schools in Lagos. God's parents a new apartment furnished. We said all of these things, before. I should go back?
May I see Roy?
Okay, Roy. Okay, this is Roy, talking about, new apartment, but he was smoking and got expelled and everything, start a new business. Okay. Now, this guy is come out to say, I understand my mistakes. I'm ready to make things right. I was small, no sense, but now grown and I know the right things between bad things. Please help me tag my Oga till he sees it. WIZKID Ayo. He said he wasn't in any music contract with WIZKID. Now, one thing I find funny is there's a particular blog that has been posting this thing back to back to back. Ahmed at the time was on 2,000 followers. He got to 5,000 in 2 hours, and under 5 hours, he got to 10,000 followers. He has been coming out to say, second coming, I'm back, something hot, and all of that. Is this a publicity stunt?
Well, it's possible because it looks all. I don't want to say it looks staged, but I think there must have been a couple of discussions from the end. But then again, it could not be, or it may be, or it may not be, because on his page, we go back to Crazy Boy.
Ahmed, yeah.
His first post on this issue, he tagged a whole lot. He didn't tag
people.
That platform alone. Right? He tagged a whole lot of people on that post before that blog took it up. Right?
Yeah.
So he himself maybe perhaps sees it as an opportunity. I'm going to come out this way. I know that nothing will come out of it, but I'll do it anyway. And after I do it, we will now see if I can bring up something new. But it's still a stupid way to go. You're trying to tarnish somebody else's image just because you want to bring out new content. It doesn't make sense.
All right, so we saw this WIZKID post at the time say we're sending Basit to school, bring him to me. Now Basit is saying, ungrateful soul, they expect you from school due to your bad behavior. Now you're telling lies to them. I think this is somebody else, and you feel this is the best way to get Wiz's attention back. You got it all wrong, bro. If you're seeing this, ask yourself, your school fees alone is how much per year? Roughly 3 million yearly, and you have been in that school before me. I think this is Basit.
You don't get. Fine.
Typing it, right?
I don't think it's one typing.
Brother, just ask God for forgiveness before you ask, Wiz. Now, a whole lot of what exactly is the end goal for Ahmed? Why is Basit also talking? What exactly should WIZKID do? Should WIZKID respond to this big lala?
No, I don't think he should. The only promise that he didn't, when it comes to pass, is, I sign you to standby from today. We know that did not happen, and we know severally that has happened with WIZKID, but that's not a big enough issue to come out crying.
Yeah.
Because the same person that said, he's going to sign you, as long as he has not put pen to paper, there's nothing that says he has signed you. So if he says he doesn't want to sign again, then he doesn't want to sign you again now. But he has actually given it a good shot with this boy, sent him to school. Verified that yes, he sent him to school, and the boy got expelled. It's tough, but sometimes there's no second chances for you, whether you want it or not.
So should WIZKID give him a second chance?
No, I don't think so. I think we should just move on. There's already a.
But he's been begging, Lala.
Yeah, everybody can beg, but what's the guarantee that if he gets a second chance, he'll make use of it? So right now, as like you said, it just looks like he's just trying to use this opportunity to further his music career. That's what he's trying to do. Is he going to make it by tarnishing Wizkid's image before doing that? He's already putting himself on the back foot before releasing any content. If that's his plan, then God be with him. I don't think he'll succeed.
Okay, now WIZKID helping other upcoming artists, young artists, and everything. Would this prevent WIZKID from, helping other people?
I think with time people change. Wiz himself has changed. He's not as spontaneous as he used to be back then. Now he's a bit relaxed and everything. He won't want to come out and just say, "Oh, I'm signed." People have gone past that
stage.
That stage now. He himself won't want to do that again anyway. It's not his MO. It happened that day, it happened, right? So other artists may want to do it, but I don't think we should do that anymore.
Okay. We wish Basit, we wish Ahmed, and we wish WIZKID all the very best. Guys, let's have your thoughts on this issue. WIZKID, Ahmed, publicity stunt or not? What exactly, is it for Ahmed? Are we going to have like singles from Ahmed this year?
I'm not interested.
You're not interested? Why now? Why? But like, Big Lala, you mentioned a while ago that this boy is young, he's still a teenager and everything. So you don't think someone that is young and naive should be forgiven?
I think him trying to now say he wants to do music is trying to go another hard route. If he really wants to be serious, right? Then he go back to school or something, right? And this boy has a family, because apparently his family was set up, and they gave them money.
Verified by a couple of people.
Yeah, so if that happened and they got money and they've squandered it, then they are on their own. There's no pity in any of these things. If you really want to do music, then do your music. If you get the fans, fine, no problem. But I'm not interested in that kind of
thing. Big Lala, there's a second chance rule. You don't think this guy should actually get a second chance from Big Wiz?
From Big Wiz? No, I don't think so. Wow. That's a big chance. Like the first chance was such a huge chance.
Like the prodigal son. Let's have your thoughts on this whole Ahmed WIZKID issue. What exactly do you think? Should WIZKID give Ahmed a second chance or not? Is Ahmed trying to use this as a publicity stunt for a new music career or whatever, from 2K to 5K to 10K? Right now it's almost 11K followers at the moment. Let's have your thoughts on the whole WIZKID and Ahmed issue. What exactly is happening? What should WIZKID do? What should Ahmed do? Put your comment down below. We'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.